Hey YouTube, Saber just posted a community update for Space Marine 2 about 4 hours ago. I have not read it, and so I thought it would be nice for both you and I to review it together. So this is the September community update for regarding the first anniversary and things like that. So it reads, "Greetings, Space Marines. Let's rewind a little on what's happened this month and see what's coming." Some words about the first anniversary. September marks the first anniversary of Space Marine 2, game's a year old. We wanted to thank you all for your continued support and the enthusiasm you've shown for each update. Your devotion and passion has been a blessing and a source of motivation to us. We value your feedback and enjoy working in collaboration with you like we did through this first year. Both Saber and Focus are incredibly fond of this project and will continue to cherish it. We cannot wait to see how the second rolls out. Again, thank you so much for signing with us. Absolutely. And Space Marine did pretty well for its first year, so I'm excited for where it goes. Latest news. This month we released patch 10, the anniversary update, including new free and DLC content such as 2 new game modes, Hellbrute Onslaught and Stratagems, new weapons like the Pyre Cannon, the Power Axe, and the Hero weapon variants, the Chaos Spawn and the Mutolith Vortex Beast, along with improvements and balancing to both PvP and PvE. And then we have this about patch 10 stability. Patch 10 has our biggest update for the game, and unfortunately a lot of minor yet super game-breaking issues or balancing misconfigurations got in. I would like to apologize for the inconvenience caused. Normally we would catch the issues during the PTS phase, but we didn't do PTS for patch 10. I think that was an issue. I think they probably should have done a PTS for the patch 10, just because it was so big. But, you know, I understand why they wouldn't. It's just not, I think they should have done PTS. Because we simply didn't have time for it. Plus, we didn't want to spoil the surprise. PTS will return for patch 11, sweet, and all subsequent patches, unless we do another huge anniversary patch. So the year 3 patch will probably not have a PTS. That's from Dimitri, the game director. Regarding the issues with battlefield conditions that have occurred since the implementation of stratagems, i.e. the equipment malfunction blocking the progression of exfiltration. I was going to talk about that. I personally didn't run into it. I'm not home, so I don't play Space Marine all that often anymore. But there was a specific stratagem modifier that prevented you from using equipment, so like your grenades and things like that. But exfiltration, the Trigon mission, specifically requires you to use melta charges, and you couldn't get past a certain section of the level. So let's get back to it. We were made aware of that and are currently working on it to prevent the scenario from happening again in the future. Stratagems. Our objective with stratagems was to add the hardest content in the game, and we are not planning to make weekly hard stratagems easier. However, we are going to address some of the issues with daily stratagems in patch 11, like the rewards. Make the rewards higher, they don't give you anything. First of all, daily stratagems are random. This is why some of the battlefield conditions combinations do not make any sense or are too punishing or restrictive for no reason. The truth is there are not enough battlefield conditions right now. With patch 11, we're going to add a second batch of battlefield conditions, almost 50 of them. We're getting 50 new conditions. That's kind of crazy. Having more battlefield conditions will allow us to remove some that didn't work on their own from the daily rotation pool. Okay. Weekly stratagems are completely different. Each weekly stratagem has a pre-made battlefield condition combination plus a level attached to it. All 52 weekly stratagems are handcrafted and are designed to be either hard or fun depending on the week. The key here is to make sure that it's different every week, and ideally players have to alter their play style. I feel like we should not be striking a difference between hard and fun. I feel like we should be striking a combination of the two. I feel like if you are trying to take a hard game mode and thus ripping the fun out of it, then people are not going to want to play it anymore. But you also can't make it too easy. I think that that balance philosophy is a little flawed, but that's just me. We're working on allowing players to toggle battlefield conditions manually in private lobbies so players can come up with their own fun combinations. That'll be good. I like that idea. That's good. Siege mode will eventually see battlefield conditions integrated into it for increased replayability, so we'll get stratagems siege, I guess. All right. And this community update will tackle with 11.0 with a sneak peek, a new limited edition for the game, and upcoming demo and Discord quest. All right. Well, if you're not in the Space Marine 2 Discord, go get it now, I guess. Update 10.2. In September, rolled out two hotfixes. The latest is 10.2. It fixes critical issues such as the Assault's Ascensions perk, dealing friendly fire damage. I think that Assault has even more bugs now, so it's still unplayable, but Assault's been doing better. I'd argue it used to be the worst class in the game, but now it's doing pretty good. Stratagems having more battlefield conditions than listed, and the Sniper Camo Cloak activation cost change. Yeah, so that change log is already there. If you want to read this for yourselves, go to Focus Together. It'll be linked in the description. Teasing for Update 11. The upcoming Update 11 will be released in November, okay, and it will bring 2 new cosmetic DLCs. As announced in our roadmap, the next champion pack will be the Blood Angels, and it'll be associated with Tactical. I'm disappointed, Saber. And I know that a lot of people are also in that same camp. Because we were really hoping that Blood Angels would be a Sanguinary Guard. But maybe we'll read on and see if that changes. Yes, Tactical. Now, before all Blood Angels come to our office searching for Horus, please know that the Champion Pack will also come with its own unique jump pack, and its individual parts can be used separately like other champions. We will reveal its design in the October community update. So, you'll probably be able to make a Sanguinary Guard, essentially, but still, it's a little disappointing. That also probably confirms that Raven Guard is getting a Soul Champion. As for the Salamander's Commandos pack, it will include the heraldry of various Salamander successor chapters as well as different armor parts. Regarding gameplay additions, the next PvE operation will be off-planet mission introducing a new boss fight. Here's a preview of the inside and outside area. What is that? Is that a bat emoji? What is that? Are we going to the battle barge? It kind of looks like the battle barge a little bit. These images though. These look kind of cool. Is it a Space Hulk, kind of? Like in the Terminator game? We've also seen that you're having many questions regarding heroic weapons. We will be adding new heroic weapons with the major update, starting with Update 11. We can't show them yet. We can already tell you that the Thunder Hammer will be... So, Thunder Hammer is getting a heroic. Super cool. Lastly, on the Update 11 topic, a long-awaited feature will be bot customization. When launching a PvE operation with bots, they will automatically clip one of your loadouts, and we will deal with this feature later on, so bear with us. And there is a public test server for Patch 11. Bot customization is super cool. I think that'll be really fun. They should have had that a long time ago. Heroic items. We're going to continue adding more and more heroic items to the game, both armor and weapons. Heroic armor? Hi, this is Editing Jacob here. I want to make a correction. I vastly mistook what heroic armor meant when I was reviewing this. It's talking about the armor pieces like the Mark 7 helmet with the laurels, or the shoulder pad, or the that new relic chest plate. The armor pieces that you can purchase with accolades that have the red pinkish bar under them. It's not about actual armor pieces. I was just being an idiot. That's on me. What does that mean? With the weapons, the objective is at least 2 heroic weapons per archetype. Overall, heroic weapons are meant to allow different playstyles. They are meant to be a side grade for existing relic weapons, powerful only when played in a specific way. Also, there will be more ways to obtain accolades, but only via playing the game. Okay, well that feels like, but heroic armor? Is this like talking about the champion pack, so it doesn't mean anything? That's I don't know how I feel about that. Siege mode will get a lot of additions to its sandbox gameplay, and there are going to be reasons to come back to it. We are not done with it. Good, because Siege mode is suffering. It's slow and it's clunky. People leave after wave 5. It's just, nah. Over the course of the year, we are going to continue expanding customization options, not only with new parts, but with new options as well. Without spoiling the surprise, here are some hints of what we're going to implement. Something we should have done a long time ago. Okay? Something we said we were going to do, but nobody noticed. and something we said we were never going to do. So they're backtracking on something. Ooh. Chaos customization? Allowing us to play Chaos in the main game? I don't know. If we can play Chaos in the main game, that'll be super sick, though. Like, I kind of want to build a World Eater's Bulwark, if that's the case. That'd be super fun. The Ultima Edition contains the base game, an exclusive Steelbook, the Season 1 and Season 2 pass, and the McCragg's Chosen DLC. This is another hard copy pack. Doesn't mean anything. Community event in October, the Vortex Scouring from October 2nd to 16th. Team up with your fellow Space Marines to collectively bring down 500,000 Vortex Beasts. The Vortex Beast boss fight is hard as hell, though, and the hitboxes on the laser attack are a little clunky. If you are successful completing it, you'll get the Infiltrator helmet for Vanguard and Sniper. So the helmet's not universal, but the helmet looks super cool. So, that'll be super sick. Tell your mates to play the demo. From October 16th to October 20th, a demo for players who haven't played Space Marine 2 yet and are curious will be available on all platforms. This demo will give you a first look at the campaign, Reign of Terror, and Skyfire, PvP modes, except for Hellbrute Onslaught, and will be playable in 3 operations will be available. Inferno, good, Decapitation, the best one, and Vox Liberatus. All classes will be playable and all weapons available, whereas a sort of demo convinces you and you decide to purchase the game, your progression will be carried to the full game. So if you play the free little demo for the 4 days that it's out, you get to keep your stuff. The dates of availability are depending on the platform. PlayStation and Xbox are the same. Steam, you get an extra 3 days. Discord quest. If you want to kill 2 birds, 1 stone, complete the Space Marine Discord quest by playing the game on Steam. For 15 minutes of playtime, you unlock the Porphyr Shield bolt rifle. Discord will provide you with the code. So my one issue with the Porphyr Shield stuff is it's a little purple. I wish the axe was more blue, but that's okay. And that's it for the month. Emperor Protects, Saber, and Focus. Well, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. I'm excited. I'm not really too sure what he means by heroic armor. I'm a little disappointed that the Blood Angel is going to tactical. I'm not as disappointed as when Salamanders got sniper, but this kind of all but confirms that we will be getting Raven Guard as assaults, like the leaks have been saying. So it's not all bad, but it's still just a little disappointing. But I think this will be a good update coming out in November. We'll probably get another community update next month. We'll cover that when it comes out. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. Peace.